What is going on, Savage Life family? Today we are going to be talking about AMC, the recent spike, what happened to this company, and what is going on behind the scenes. So if you can see here, in the past month it rose from a $2 jump all the way to $19, almost $20 before spiking back down to $10, and now it's fluctuating around the $10 to $15 range. Now around here at this level of $2, as you can see here, it was undergoing Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It was getting ready for the filings, and a lot of hedge funds had major short positions on this stock here. Over 70% of short interest accrued on this stock here. So as you all know, Wall Street bets, they ended up targeting stocks that had majorly high short interest positions, which Melvin Capital had positions in. So with this influx of cash, we ended up saving AMC, and AMC theaters escaped bankruptcy thanks to $917 million cash infusion from investors. Before that, they had a decline in attendance and revenue at AMC theaters in the US, which reached 92% by the end of the third quarter of last year. Leading to that, the company predicted it would run out of cash by the end of 2020, which pushed the movie theater chain to the brink of bankruptcy last year due to the virus pandemic. But due to this infusion of cash, they say Mondays its doors will remain open in 2021. This means that any talk of bankruptcy for AMC is completely off the table for the remainder of the year. And we did it again. We saved another corporation. While all these hedge fund billionaire companies are betting that these companies here failed to make profit to get in order to put money in their pockets and ruin the economy, the average retail investors ganged up together and saved a company here for the meantime. So that is great news. As of 9:30 here on the East Coast, just 3.5 million GameStop shares had been traded, while AMC's volume was at 80 million, making it the most actively traded stock on Monday morning, worth $1 or more. And that's due to the fact that a lot of people are getting scared with the GameStop hype, and they're selling out of their shares and the high regulations that Robinhood put. Now, Robinhood CEO Vlad recently had a talk on Clubhouse with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk got straight to the point and started hammering it down. And Vlad pretty much explained that in order for the brokerage to trade without limitations, they needed a $2.4 billion deposit due to the regulations in place. Now, they were able to negotiate that $2.4 billion down to $2 billion, then down to $1.4 billion, and then finally, as of today, the negotiations are $700 million deposit. Now, what does that mean? That means they were able to raise their limitations. AMC had a limitation of 10 shares only, but now it's 75 shares due to the backing that Robinhood has. But that doesn't change the fact that I still don't trust Robinhood or believe that Robinhood has the retail investors back, because they should have came out with this. I don't know why they waited so long. If your back's behind the wall and you're an owner of a company, you're gonna go right out and say it, not wait a couple of weeks until you have your story straight and wait for the richest man in the world to call you out. So that's that. Now, I have some news here that an analyst here at MKM Partners, Eric Handler, this guy here, shady looking guy, but he gave the stock a downside rating, a downgrade of $1. $1 price target, that's a 92% downgrade, saying that current share prices are almost double the industry's historical peak. He wrote the emotion behind the hashtag Saved AMC movement could carry the shares higher in the near term, but we believe this valuation on BDAM momentum is not sustainable over the long term, he wrote. So he is pretty much betting that by the end of this year, after the momentum is moved out of AMC and people lose interest and move on to another stock, that this company is gonna plummet back down to $1. So keep that in mind when purchasing AMC. It did have a high, all-time high of $20. Sorry for you if you bought it at that price, but I want you guys to know that their new short interest here is roughly 20%. 20% of the shares are shorted. Now, I don't know how up to date this website is or how accurate, but I have been checking on it on a day-to-day basis, and the shorts percentage is fluctuating, so they are doing their best in terms of keeping that percentage there. Now, what does this mean? That means that the major hype on AMC was to cause a short squeeze and have it blow up like GameStop did, going from $4 to $10 to $40 to $50 all the way to $400. Now, that was the goal for AMC, but if the short interest is actually this low, it's going to be nearly impossible to do a short squeeze, and you're not going to be seeing that blow up. Now, I'm telling you because I don't want to have you end up with AMC bag holding these shares at a high price just following the hype. A good entry point would have been around under the $12 range if you're buying into this company. Anything above that is just speculation and huge overvaluation. Now, there is a chance of AMC rising a bit as long as the momentum keeps going, so keep an eye on social media. If you keep seeing talk about AMC and these regulations are lifted from 75 shares to unlimited and people are able to go all out on AMC purchases, then we can see a spike back up to that $20 range, but I honestly don't see it blowing up like GameStop. So there you have it for that. That was my quick update on this stock here, AMC. If you guys have any questions, be sure to drop it down below in the comment sections. I'll be sure to catch you guys on the next one. Smash that like and subscribe. See ya.
See you again.